Let's see how much I got done on my daughter's project. Hello everyone, welcome to Creatively Crafty Me. I am Charlena, and today I want to show y'all how much I've gotten done on my daughter's projects. I had a whole list of things that she had been asking me for throughout time that I've just been adding to a list, and I have finally decided to tackle that list. I did make a video previously of all the items that she wanted and some of the projects that I had completed, but here is a update on what I have gotten done. She asked for kitchen towels, a ghost pillow, needle pillows for her straight pins. She asked for a hexagon cardigan and a hand knitted blanket. Did I get all that done? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I have not completed much in the ways of projects that she wanted, but I have been working on them. So I want to show you here what I've gotten done so far. I want to use these videos to kind of hold me accountable so that I will continue to work on these projects and actually get them done for her. In the last video, I showed y'all the glove holders that I made. I didn't make any more of those, but I do plan on continue to work on that. But one of the projects that I've made a lot of progress on is her hexagon cardigan. Now, here's the cardigan so far. Now, I know I said I was going to use the Bitty Stripes Red Heart yarn for this cardigan, but I didn't have it, and I was waiting for it to be delivered, and I just didn't want to wait anymore for the yarn to be delivered, and I had this yarn. So I says, well, I am just going to start this cardigan with this yarn here. I ordered 2 mystery yarn packs from Mary Maxim, and inside the yarn pack I received 2 skeins of this Red Heart soft yarn in the colorway Off-White. I ordered 2 bags. Each bag had 2 skeins of this yarn in it, so I had a total of 4 skeins. So I figured, why not just make this hexagon cardigan with this yarn here, and then I can make another cardigan with the Bitty Stripes yarn when I receive it. This is what the cardigan is looking like so far. Let's see, let's kind of toss it on. Yeah, so this is what it's looking like so far. I have the whole top portion of the cardigan put together. She did say that she wanted the cardigan to be somewhat longer, so I told her I would make it as long as I possibly could with the amount of yarn that I actually had. So I have been keeping this hexagon cardigan in this tote bag here. Isn't this tote bag just so cute? It says, "Don't you carry nothing that might be a load." I got this from the gift shop when I went to see The Wiz on Broadway before I left, and I just think it is so adorable. So I have been housing this project in this tote bag for now, and like I said, I did have 4 skeins of this yarn, and this is what I have left so far. So I do feel like I should be able to give the cardigan some more length, as well as do the border. So you see I have like a scrap ball of the yarn, because I actually made 2 sides. So I'm sure almost everyone here knows how you make a hexagon cardigan. You make 2 sides of the same cardigan, and then you sew them together. So I made both sides. I completed the sleeves, I added the cuffs to both sides, and then went to sew it together and realized that my cardigan was 2 different sizes. So I ended up having to take out the sleeve take out the cuff, take out the sleeve, and then fix the one side of the cardigan. So this was yarn that was attached to this at one point, and I just continue to work from the skein of the yarn. So that is why I have all of these different random pieces of yarn. But I feel like the cardigan should be able to be pretty long, considering that I have all of this. This skein right now is attached to the project because I didn't cut it off. I'm going to start to add the length. But this is almost a full skein of yarn. So I feel like I can make this hexagon pretty long for her. Now, will it be long enough to hit her ankles or anything like that? Probably not. But it should definitely at least make it down to her knees. My daughter is pretty tall. My daughter's 5'7", 5'8". But I do feel like that will be enough yarn to add some length to this cardigan and still add a border to it. So I still got a ways to go with this cardigan, but I feel like I can complete this cardigan really, really soon. And then the next project that I have been working on for her is in here. I know this looks like just a mess. It just looks a mess. It's so much stuff just tossed down in this bag. Different things that I was working on for her. So I have started her kitchen towels. And it's just a design that I came up with on my own. And yeah, so this is the first one that I've done. And I kind of wanted to just work it up and add the border to it without having to crochet it and then have enough yarn to go around in the border. So what I decided to do was do 6 rows of single crochets and then 6 single crochets on this side, and then start a pattern in the middle and then end with 6 rows and 6 single crochets. So in here there is a single crochet and then a half double in each stitch. And yeah, so I made this one and I was afraid that I would run out of yarn, so I didn't make it that big, and I have this much yarn left. But with the next one I made, so I made that one first, and then I made this one, and I don't have much yarn left because I said I wanted to use up as much of the yarn as I possibly could. So I redid it, and I made it just a little bit longer, the chain a little bit longer, and I pretty much did the same thing. 6 single crochets, single crochet, half double, all that in there. And I will kind of make a quick little tutorial on how you make this because it turned out really, really cute. So I did 2, and I started a 3rd one, and somewhere in this one I messed up. You see how it's bowing? And I've realized that I somehow increased my stitches, and so I just quit. I said, well, this one I'm going to redo, and I'll start it over at another time. But I did start this second one here, and I will use the majority of this yarn to complete this cloth. Let me show you how much yarn I have of. Oh, I actually don't even have it in here. Oh no. I just had a small amount of this yarn left when I was done. So it doesn't really matter. It wasn't enough to really do anything with. And I'm going to continue on. This is one. I had 2. Firstly, let me say I had 2 skeins of every color. And this is almost the completed 2 skeins. And I am going to basically use all of this in this one here, and this is how much I have left of this one, And I wish that I had made this a little bit bigger. And then this is one skein already worked up, and I have a second skein attached to it, but this is one that I have to completely frog and redo because like I said, there is an error in here somewhere, and I want to just fix that. But because I was making that, I was watching Critter Crochet's channel for Things You're Making Thursdays, and I realized that this month their theme is to come up with your own crochet pattern for a dishcloth. So I said, well, I'm going to use the pattern that I was making with that and make some dishcloths for Things You're Making Thursdays. So I decided to make me some dishcloths. Now, I have not actually put up a video for Things You're Making Thursdays, so hopefully I'll get around to recording a video about just these cloths for Things You're Making Thursdays. See, I have not weaved in my yarn, I have not weaved in my ends, but I pretty much used the same pattern as that, except this one I did in stripes, and I did a full length instead of putting a border. So you could kind of see here what I was going for. This is the border, and then the detail is in the middle. And I used a beige and like a tan and a beige yarn, and figured I would make myself a set. So I made a white one, then I made it in beige, then I made the white on the outside with the beige in the middle, and a striped one. And I still have enough yarn to make maybe one more cloth. We'll see how that works out. So from that pack of yarn that I had to make dishcloths, this is all that I actually have left to still work up. I'm going to work up one more of these one more of these kitchen towels in this white yarn, and then for now that will be it. So I didn't know how many kitchen towels I will be able to get from the 10 skeins of yarn that I had, but it looks like I'm only going to get the 5 kitchen towels, and I feel like for right now that is enough, and I will be working down my list of things that she wants. Now, another thing I want to show you real quick, because these are for her as well. She attends a Valentine's Day brunch every year, and this year they're asking that everyone bring cards for all the ladies that are attending a Valentine's Day brunch. And I told her I will make her some cards with these little crochet hearts on them. So I've been crocheting up little hearts. I have several of them in this bag. I'm not going to pull them all out. Right now I have 2 different sizes. I will link the video that I used to make these in the description. And there is a 3rd size that I can make as well, so I'm going to crochet up some of those. I'm showing these here in this video because this is another project that I am working on for my daughter. Now, the yarn that I'm using for this is this basic acrylic yarn in red. Is it just red? Oh, I actually don't know the color. We're just going to call it red because I remember now it only had a number. This is yarn that I also received in those surprise packs from Mary Maxim. It came with this red yarn as well. So it came with a basic acrylic in this red as well as basic acrylic in white. So I figured, well, I have this red yarn. Valentine's Day is coming up. I'm going to crochet up a bunch of little hearts, and then hopefully I will get those completely done, and I will show them to y'all here as well. Okay, guys, so that is all the things that I have been working on, the things that I have gotten done for my daughter so far. I am really hoping that before this month is out, and there's not too many days left to this month, that I will at least complete all of these projects. So let me know what you have been working on this month. I'm very interested in finding out. And if you want to see if I finish these projects, then do come back. Stick around so that you can see everything that I have going on. And I will talk to you in the next video. Okay, bye.